Hello, Cheryl. Can you hear me? Hello, Cheryl.
I can hear you.
Yeah, thank you, Tammy.
How are you?
Good. I just wanna yes, Cheryl, I can see you.
Yeah, okay. So I think we can start it right now. Okay. Hello everyone. I'm Cheryl. It's very exciting to host the crypto market insight session with our guest. Today we are thrilled to have with us our guest who will be sharing their opinions on the market trends. As the host of today's discussion, I'll be leading us through a thought-provoking conversation that promises to be both informative and also engaging. So, whether you are an experienced crypto user or just getting started, we encourage you to sit back, relax, and join us for what is sure to be an enlightening discussion on this week's market performance, trends, and also hotspots. And the live session is broadcasting on CoinW live channel and CoinW's YouTube channel simultaneously. So welcome all to watch, and please feel free to leave your opinions or questions about market, coins, etc. in the comments. And our guests will pick up some to answer. So let's go on. Welcome, Dinan, Jay, Muhammad, and also Tammy. Welcome you guys to our live session. And here we go. Here is some market review about the gainer and loser coins. So in this part, we like our guests to share your market insights on Bitcoin's rhythm and other crypto tokens you want to talk about. So please be free to share the screen and let us to watch your charts. So who want to be the first one to share? Jay, Dina, Muhammad, or Tammy?
I'll go. How's this? Let me share.
Okay.
Let's do it. How's it, guys? Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, let's start off with crypto bubbles, just to have a little bit of an overview of what's happening with the market. And you can see mostly today and yesterday we had the market actually dumped quite hard. Some tokens breaking lows. So I am looking at potential downside within some tokens today. I'll go over what Bitcoin's doing and a few tokens I'm looking at, but you can just see on the day it's not looking too great. Apart from a few coins like TON, MKR, and SWI, I'm actually looking at a setup for SWI, so we'll go over SWI as well. MKR we'll have a look at, and TON. So yeah, let's have a look at the charts. This is the setup for SWE. This is like the lower time frame. So this is like the 5 minutes. This is more of like a scalp trade that I'm looking at for SWE. I'm waiting for like a potential break of this this level here, like 2.74.34, because you can see on the daily it had quite a nice push. It is at resistance, so I am aware of that, but this is more just a lower time frame trade. I do think that SWE can potentially take out these highs over here if Bitcoin does get a potential move to the upside today. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for this for SWE, waiting to see if we can get a break of this level to the upside. It is a scalp, so it's just a lower time frame trade, but basically I'm just looking for a move. Where's this tool? There we go. I'm looking for a move to the upside, waiting for price to break out of this level here, and then just looking for a short trade over here. So that's SWE, looking quite good on the daily time frame. And also another token I'm looking at is TAL. TAL's looking quite decent. Let's have a look. So we did take a trade the other day over here. And yeah, it broke out of this little wedge formation, and it's still holding this level. I am aware that we did break structure over here, so just be careful. I wouldn't take a long into this zone. I would have to wait for like these highs to get broken, because we did break these levels over here. So this is a lower low. So TAL could definitely form a lower high over here. So I wouldn't take a long right now. I would have to wait to see if we can build like market structure to the upside. So just have a look for TAL, guys. 284 is a level. Once we break above there, we should see continuation. But yeah, right now, I wouldn't look for a long. I would wait for that to break. Another token, Solana. Solana is quite interesting. If we look at the daily, actually, let's have a look at the weekly. All right, let's have a look at Solana on the weekly. Yeah, so basically, this chart. I mean, I've talked about this chart multiple times, but essentially, Solana is at that level, that 115 to like 123 level, 117 zone. Within this area, Solana does get a nice reaction. I am aware that we did break trend over here, so we could potentially get a reversal back down over here. So on the weekly, we have to have a look at that. If you go down to the daily, you can see that for now, it's can't really look at longs. I want to see price break these highs first. This was the move that we had for the push down, so I want to see price break these highs before Solana. So like 148. I want to see price break that before I go long on Sol. Yeah, just in the market right now, it's a little bit weak. Some coins looking good. I'm looking at long for CRV actually. This token has been pumping quite hard. Have a look at this. So I'm waiting for a 4-hour close above this level here, around about 0.6163. On the 4-hour time frame, I'm waiting for price to close above that zone, and then I'm gonna look for a long back up to this level. I think CRZ is getting a nice reaction from this weekly support over here. I'll show you. You can see whenever price taps like this red little box over here, we get a huge reaction from the zone, right? You can see multiple reactions over here. So, if we get a 4-hour close above that 0.618 zone, I'll be looking to long back up to these highs. So, yeah, I mean, it's a little bit choppy right now. Like right now, I'm also looking for shorts for Ethereum. Like I'm looking for ETH to take out these lows today. I'm looking at a potential setup for ETH. It's a really choppy market right now, guys. Like some coins looking good, like CRV looking decent, SWE looking good, but then ETH looking like it wants to take out the liquidity to the downside. Bitcoin does look like it wants to come lower as well. So yeah, it's a little bit choppy right now. But yeah, I think you just have to trade what you see. It's one of those markets where you can kind of go long and short, which is quite nice. You can kind of hedge your position. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. Thank you. Bit long,
Thank you.
sorry.
Okay, thank you very much, Dylan. And I have one question, because recently some people said probably there will have a huge pump in May. So do you think that will happen?
In March, you mean?
May or April?
Oh, May, April. I think I do expect that to happen. You can let me actually share my screen quickly because I forgot to show you guys something. I do think that's possible. Let me show you why. If we have a look at Miles, if you can share my screen there we go, perfect. If we have a look at gold to Bitcoin, this is why I'm expecting a move soon for Bitcoin. I don't know when, but where's gold to Bitcoin? Just give me 1 second. Here we go. So basically, this shows you the correlation between Bitcoin and gold, and you can see we at a key level right now. So when this goes up, Bitcoin tends to go up right against gold. So right now, Bitcoin is in this buy zone, right? It's in this buy zone potentially. It can kind of consolidate within this zone, maybe become lower. But I'm watching out here for Bitcoin against gold, because gold is gold's at all-time high, right? So if we look at gold as well, let's have a look at gold. I mean, look at gold. Gold's at all-time high. So potentially gold could reverse soon, potentially this month, which could in turn give Bitcoin. Where's BTC? Here we go. BTC to gold could definitely get this to move higher, and Bitcoin and the altcoins could start going higher. And also, what I'm looking at is, if we look at Bitcoin dominance, let me go to Bitcoin dominance. Here we go. Bitcoin dominance is really, really close for potential move here, guys. And we all know when Bitcoin dominance comes down, that's when we get that alt season, right? So Bitcoin dominance is still like really, really high right now. If we look at the daily time frame, this is what I'm waiting for, right? I'm waiting for price to break trend, right? You can see Bitcoin dominance is still in this uptrend, right? It's still in this uptrend. So once price breaks this like uptrend, I'm gonna go long on pretty much most alts and potentially target these levels here, because when we get this break over here, and it's actually really close, this is a couple days out, potentially we go higher, Bitcoin dominance pumps higher, or we get this breakdown, right? So a couple of days, we could get an altcoin pump or a potential altcoin dump. So we have to wait to see what Bitcoin dominance does, but it's super close for something. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Thank you very much, Dylan. Thank you for the sharing to us.
No worries.
And next one, Tammy, Muhammad, or Jay, who wanna be the next
Okay,
one?
I'll go. I don't
Yeah,
mind.
sure. Yeah, sure.
So, okay, let me also share my screen. Okay, so I agree. Basically, with regards to what's been happening, I think we once again got a bit of like a upbeat sentiment, but now once again we're seeing, a pullback, and I'm not too concerned at the moment. However, I do think that there could also be further downside. Okay, if we look at Bitcoin, so I am looking at the futures at the moment, but we can see we have had, for example, the other day we did get a boost, and we did see prices actually go above the 200-day moving average, and that is now coming into play as support, but we aren't seeing that much momentum towards either side. So I think there could be a potential zone of consolidation. We did also get GDP data out of the US today, which was slightly higher than expectations, but it wasn't enough to actually drive the move. And I do think the fundamentals still play a role. But if we look at something like, if we're looking at Ethereum, it still is lagging. We have had a few coins this week that have done really, really well. And that was, for example, I did see, well, we've had like new ones, and those were doing really, really well. And we are seeing a pullback today. But as I said, I think a lot of it has been, we have seen that push in sentiment, and now we're just seeing a bit of a retracement once again. So those are some of the factors I'm looking at. For Bitcoin, as I said, I think the next level of resistance is, well, we've got the Fibonacci level, and that was from the January to March move, which I think is also providing additional resistance. And then we've got a 50-day moving average. So with regards to this zone, I think this could also provide an important zone for the imminent move. But as I said, there are technical levels still providing, well, basically still coming into play. And I think if we see, well, what we've seen previously is once we've seen the key levels that have been broken, we have seen the potential for breakouts. Well, this Fibonacci, because it's taken from there to there, obviously, well, basically we're looking for the move forward. But I do feel that 200-day and the 50-day are very important. Sorry, for, like I said, the move coming forward and with regards to momentum. For Ripple, surprisingly, well, we've got the SEC vote today, but we are seeing Ripple also trading lower today. And I think those coins, so I think it is still an indication that altcoin season is still quite a while away. But for now, once again, for Bitcoin as well, we are seeing a lot more, while we're seeing that uptick in institutional investment once again. And I think that is quite important for the potential moves higher or lower. But those fundamentals with regards to tariffs and trade wars, I think, are still playing a role with regards, especially with regards to speculative assets. And with gold, yes, it is still the preferred safe haven. But if we do see sentiment problems, basically dissipate, then I think there could be another boost for the crypto market.
Okay, that sounds very comprehensive. Thank you very much, Tammy. Thank you for the sharing to us. And Jay, would you like to share something to us? Okay, Mohammed.
Yeah, happy to continue. And yes, as mentioned, like the Bitcoin has been like somehow bearish in the last few days, and it's because of mostly macro and fundamental analysis. If we are talking about profit taking, because Bitcoin has reached like 90 level, 92 levels, and it's like considered overbought condition. So like it was like investor like prefer to taking, and because of also some technical indicators like RSI is was more than 70 levels. So it's like overbought. And there is some day, like March 27, some regulation concerns about regulation in Bitcoins from Europe, from US. And this news is considered, and Bitcoin is very, very sensitive when it comes to regulation and news. And this news is somehow negative. It's affecting also the Bitcoin. And also we have to talk about like what happened last week about FOMC meeting about somehow inflation concern, knowing that there is not going to be a rate increase in the interest rate, but still there's some concern about is there going to be like a decrease in the interest rates in the coming years or not. Also correlation with the alt market. So if we're going to talk about technical analysis here, we have to watch up about 90 level, 92 level resistance levels and support levels at 85, 86 level. And because any break of the 85 levels, it can take the market into 80 levels. And also about the market behavior, trading volumes, because we have like a higher trading volumes and it's like somehow selling. So that's also affecting the Bitcoin. So we have to watch about the profit taking, technical analysis, regulation news, and we have to keep an eye mostly on the 80, 85, 86 in general. But in the long-term view, we can say like still we have like bullish trend and we have like recovery. We can expect a recovery above 92 level in the next 3-4 weeks, and that's in my opinion. So it's what's happening now in the markets. You can consider it as a healthy correlation or correction, you can say. So we can expect like a bullish trend also in the coming few 2 3 weeks. About the second question about do we consider BNB currently present a trading opportunity? In my opinion, yes, we can consider BNB as trading opportunity because it's like some hype around memo coins and Binance Smart Chain as well. And because of different reasons, we have like increased demand on the memo coins, we have strong utility, and also we don't have to forget the Binance have like burning mechanism, which like they do for every BNB token. There's somehow burn mechanism that also does affect it, like does increase it, and also investment sentiment that's also positive. So that's in my opinion. And the third question, I consider the move ecosystem continue. We're gonna be growing.
Okay. Sorry, I can't hear it. Can anyone hear
Yeah,
that?
yeah. I think he's done.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Mohammed. So, Jay, would you like to continue? Keep going.
Sure. Go ahead, Miles, please. Thank you. Sorry, I was preparing something, guys. I was preparing something. So, okay, let's go. So, start from SPY. Since tomorrow we're gonna have a core PCE, so be careful, yeah. And I'm still expecting core PCI go a little. Sorry. I mean, SPY go a little bit higher. Tomorrow, but after that, I don't know, guys. I don't know, but you guys can see it here. It's look like we're up. So last week I also told about the breaker block in here, and then like try to going up. But the problem is we don't see a stopping volume candle. I mean like a stopping candle formation or volume in here. But so that's why I think another spike on the daily of SPY. If SPY break down, so that's Bitcoins. And about the fix looking great. That's why some altcoin it's pumping a little bit. Just not pumping, just some relief bounce to me. I mean, like I'm preparing to short, but I'm waiting for something. Actually, I'm preparing to short. Like I'm agree with Dylan with the it. Like I told you guys last week, I'm still thinking like it is going to zone like a K or below. So 100 not okay, 1,000 until or below. Why? Because I'm gonna zoom out easily. Look at the monthly, guys. Look at the monthly, and this is the ABC correction. So okay, that's the monthly. And if you match up the monthly with this shirt, volume profile, you're gonna see the magic. All right, where's the price of control, and where is the value of low? So this shit is my target. So I already have my limits there. So I'm expecting a little bit, not a little bit, half of it. So that's good. If half of it, I'm gonna buy it. I mean, like cheap it, 1,000 it, I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna in for sure. But doesn't mean like we're not gonna have an out season. We will have, but I think it is still weak. With the it's so weak. So that's why like okay, you wanna go down again? So okay, there you go down. And for dominance still sideways, guys. Still sideways. Nothing. I don't think like you're gonna keep the price is going to be keep around here. I mean like until next month or two, and then like a big move. But until then, this got same like the guys talking. It's choppy. It's choppy. It's really choppy. And Bitcoin actually is there's a lot of sign, but I kinda not believing with the sign. But I'm still a little bit bullish until tomorrow, because on Friday, sorry, on Saturday we're gonna have another new moon. So before the new moon, usually a day before the new moon, uh, still quite bullish. Why? Because the upcoming super new moon is on March 29, 2025. It's coincidence with the partial solar eclipse. So I don't know, but after that, I'm not gonna be bullish, guys. But and if let's say somehow Bitcoin can hold, so maybe if Bitcoin can hold, like this chart, the one that we talked about 2 weeks ago, and since the full moon, so I think it's around 13 March on Coin Market Insight, so 2 weeks ago, And I told you guys that we're gonna have two scenario. Scenario two, we're gonna go here and coming back, making lower high or something, or we're gonna straight to scenario one because I don't see any volume right now. So scenario two might play out, or we might go higher like 91, 93, and then like lower high. Or but right now it's kind of hard to go around here. I was thinking like we can go around here, but right now, if BTC can make lower high, I think it's done because on the it's kind of tricky, guys. On the daily side, we no, not the daily, on the 3D we still got like C in here, so there's some problem. There's 50% like we're gonna get another low, or on the daily actually we are on the fourth wave. Sorry, on the weekly, we are on the fourth wave. So fourth wave usually we are doing some kind of sideways, and I more prefer like we are doing sideways on the fourth wave. So while Bitcoin is sideways, okay, this is the correlation, guys. The dominant is going to crash everything. I mean, the dominant is going to up down, and I think that's the time when it is going to crash coming back here. So that's the correlation. So the dominance, BTC, and it. So with BTC sideways, while dominance like up down up down. So I think it will be crash. So be careful, guys. Be careful. Even like I'm longing. Most of my position is longing. Like I got IMX, I got Pera, I got ADA, I got Pipe, but I don't know, guys. But tomorrow you guys should be careful with the core PC, and especially next week with the no pump payroll. So be careful. So many news ahead. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, Jay. Thank you for the preparation for us. I want to ask a question. So, do you think the altcoin season will never come to us again?
No, it will. It will. It will happen. It will happen. It just sometime we took another detour because the road is traffic. So when the road is traffic, so we're gonna wait a little bit longer. So
Yeah.
just be patient. Everything is
Oh,
traffic right now. Everything is
okay.
preparing.
Okay, got it. Thank you very much. Thank you again. And let me see. Hold a sec. Oh, we got one question from our comment area. One of our audience asked, please analysis the other Vista.
What is that?
I type it on our chat area.
Ether Vista. Let's check. I don't mind. Ether
Yeah.
Vista. What the fuck is that? Sorry for my language. I never heard that before, but it's okay. It's okay. Sometimes my judgment is too much with some let me share my screen. Ether
Yeah.
Vista. Okay, let's go for Ether Vista. Vista. Oh, this one. What is this? Never heard that before. Oh, there's one here. All right, I'm just gonna be blind chart. So this is still new. It's gonna be blind chart. Day 4 hour. Still downtrend, but there's some buying volume here, and there's some buying volume, but I don't know if this thing is part of it. Layer 2, I think this thing will affect it when it pulling back. But if this thing not, but I think with the ether, I think it's correlated with the it, so it might but right now, yeah, this is resistant, guys. This is resistant. So yeah, this is kind of hard. This is kind of hard. So the support, lower support. This is the support. So this is the range actually for you guys. If this look at this range, if this range break, so okay, another low like Manta. You guys know Manta, right?
Yeah.
Go to dip. So if this thing break, it's going to be like this shit coin. Menta. Yeah, Menta. Look at this. If that thing break, so if that thing break, so look at this. If this thing break, going down. So be careful, guys. It's not
Okay.
ready yet. The market is not ready yet. The market need more volume. The market need more liquidity, so we can go straight, go up to the moon. But right now, it's not ready. So yeah,
Okay.
that's
Okay. Got it. Got it. Thank you very much. Thank you,
cheers.
Jay, again. Okay. So, Mouse, can you hear me? Would you like to share your screen and we can show our audiences our big surprise today? Thank you
Sure.
very much, Mouse.
Thank you.
Mouse, would you like to share your screen? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So here we go. Today we also prepared a really good surprise to our our patient audiences here. So every crypto lovers just get ready for an exciting CoinW live stream where you'll have the chance to win from a massive 25,000 USDT prize pool, and it's really simply turning just engage and claim your share of the rewards. Don't miss out. Just be free to join us live and let's win together. So if you watch on Twitter or YouTube, you can click the link in the comment to check out the details, and every details will include in this page. You can see here, watch live to win up to 25,000 USDT bonus, and also the time and also here's the bottom to how to join, and also have the how to participate, and also the event duration time. So if you watch on CoinW app, you could click the details on the live stream page as well. So here contains all the details you have to know, and just join us. As I know, is this event is already happened, right? So if you are watching the live stream right now, just join us, and everything is very meant to do, worth to do. Sorry about that. Okay, so thank you very much, Mouse. Thank you for the sharing to us. And here we go. We prepared some discussion questions about the market trends, and now I like to we can discuss this week's market trends and the important data in this part. So the first question is about the BNB. So due to the recent hype around meme coins in the BSC ecosystem, and BNB's price has been rising, does BNB currently present a trading opportunity? So what do you guys think about this question? Tammy, what do you think?
Well, I think it definitely has been, well, it has been positive. I do think, and even today, it is still up. So I do think that there is still positivity around it, but whether it continues to rise in the short run is obviously we're not too sure. But I do think that there's definitely room for further growth, and there's definitely been positive news around it, and especially with regards to what we have had some other news that has been driving it in terms of what they, well, basically potential expansions. So I think once again, I'm still tracking the fundamentals with regards to future developments, not only for BNB, but for different coins as a whole. But I think at the moment it is still facing resistance. So we would still need to break those key resistance levels. It has still got, if we look from the December to the March move, there has still been a rebound there. But once again, it is still testing, or it is starting to go into a zone of consolidation. So we would actually need to break those levels in order to see further upside. And I think, as Jay also mentioned, there's a lot of other data that's coming out with, especially with economies and the PCE, the non-farm payrolls, that for the market as a whole poses a huge risk, especially short-term volatility. So I think BNB, there is still further room for upside, but we are still going to have to monitor those other factors to, basically justify further upside.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much, Tammy. I think that's quite really makes sense. And Jay, what do you think? Are you stand the same opinion with Tammy, or stand a different perspective?
Yeah, kind of agree. Kind of agree. The market will be choppy, guys. So be careful. Because if this thing is a rally, or this thing is not a rally right now, because this thing just like relief bounce. So somehow, like when the market is dumping like so hard, and the market need some retracement, so this thing just a relief bounce. So but for Bitcoin, kind of tricky actually for Bitcoin. I was let me share my screen for a sec. Miles, please help. You, Miles? Oh, okay. Thank you. So, for Bitcoin, it's kind of tricky. I was thinking we might come here, but right now with the data that I have, and the weekly formation. So, okay, the weekly formation look good last week. Why is look good? Because it closed above the previous week high, the previous 2 week high. This one, which is this one from the 10th of March. So this could be the bottom. So my probability telling me, so I'm gonna trust my analysis. This thing is going to be sideways right now. Can be lower than 70 what? What's it going? 76? Another 76? It could. It could. Maybe 73. So this one. So I still not sure is it the 4 yet or this one. But look from the formation in here. This could be the 4. After the 4 usually after the fourth wave, usually the market is going to be choppy, like sideways, 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 and then like we go blow off top to the 5, and to the 5, my target is simple: 125, 124. That's simple. So for sure, 80% probability we might see 125, 125. But the problem is, can we see another lower? We might. If we might, so this is the low, 70, 73, 502. But I still thinking like this thing is the bottom for Bitcoin for now, and we are sideways. So next we're gonna make a lower high and sideways, or maybe a double bottom around here, or a triple. It could be. We never know with the news, non-farm payroll and core PCE. So that's why like keep watching the live, guys. So this is my answer. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much, Jay. Thank you for the sharing to us, and also thanks for the reminding. And Mohammed, would you like to answer this, or you quite agree with Tamia and Jay?
Yeah, I agree, and I also think it's more about fundamental here. I found it like it's trading opportunity, and it's like because of hype around memo coins, and also like it have
Yeah. Okay. And next question is about Sui, and we all, oh, and I know Jay is very fond of Sui, right? So this week, move surged 33%. Can we expect other tokens in the move ecosystem, such as Sui and Aptos, to follow with an upward move? So, what do you guys think?
Is it me or the guys?
All the guest. But you can answer it first.
Oh, okay. So this week move search. Can we expect? I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I still think because I love move. I love move so much. I love move. Move is new token, but as my limit is still not hit. I got my area, so I still see move can go a little bit lower. Let me check a little bit. So so you guys can see it. So move is one of my spot. I don't have so many spot actually, but move is one of it, to be honest. So I spilled the bean right now. Oh, move is already on one. Oh, okay. But it could be lower. It could be lower. No. Yeah, it could be lower. This is not the weekly formation that I wanted. So it could be lower, like as low as 3 cents, 3.5. So it could be lower for move. And so that's Sui and Aptos, because Sui is already overperformed last year. So a deep retracement is quite healthy for Sui right now. So I don't think they're gonna like keep continue to pump this week or next week.
Okay, got
Mhm.
it. So it still can go lower, right?
Yeah, lower is good, guys. I mean, like you guys don't need a lot of money. Just you guys just need small amount of money to buy like cheap. So it's simple, win-win.
Mm, yeah, that's right. That's right. And Mohammed, what do you think?
Yeah, I was disconnected. You are referring to the last question, right?
Yeah, it's about Move and Sui and Aptos.
Yeah. I totally like. I can see like as a move for ecosystem system continues to grow. I see like as you as Aptos like they have upward price movement like because of the increased adoption, also technology because it's all about technology advancement and ecosystem development. So I feel like in the short term and also long term is gonna be like bullish, and we can like also like invest in it in the long term as well. Sorry for the connection. I have problems with the connection because I'm moving to another city for 2 days. So sorry, I'm being
Okay,
disconnected from time to time.
it's okay. It's okay. No worries, Mohammed. And thank you for the answer to us. And we can see a question from the comment. What about the fear and great index? And what roles does it play in the chart? Um, so
The fear and greed, I think. Let me check how much right now. I think it's around 30. It's around. I think it's around 30 something. So it's still on the fear zone. Let me check. Apologize. Let me log in.
It's at 33 at the
33,
moment.
yeah. The last time I saw it's all 30. So it's still in the fear zone. So yeah. But actually the 30 below 50, it's good to buy. I mean, like, so that's why you guys keep DCA. So some token is not coming back to low, like Lido, not Lido. So what? Like Pepe is still quite strong. I need Pepe to crash a lot. So yeah, so that's why you guys keep DCA the token, guys. To be honest, or
yeah,
you guys gonna miss everything.
okay. Jay, you have a really cool equipment.
Which one? This one? Thanks.
Yeah. This a new one? It's so great and so clear.
Uh no. Yeah. No. This is the old one. I just move it here. So sometime while we doing the live stream, I can do this.
Yeah, that looks really great. And
Next,
tell me what. Oh,
next
yeah,
time I'm gonna put your picture in here. Can I? I'm gonna put your picture in here. So
yeah.
I'm gonna put your picture.
Oh, okay. And tell me, what do you think about this question? Like the fear and great index, and what roles that they play in the chart?
So I'm just going to share my screen again. There we go. So I do think the fear and greed, like we were going into extreme fear, as I agree with Jay and what's been said, it is still largely attributed to obviously the broader market sentiment, but we are nearing the neutral zone. So as I said, I think it is still about the fundamentals and about broader risk sentiment. If we do see positivity there, then I think we could go further into neutral zone. But as long as those current risks remain and there's still that global uncertainty, then especially with regards to retail traders, and if the economies and things like that are expected to decline, and with regards to tariff fears and so forth, I think we could still stay in the fear zone, especially with regards to retail traders. And those are the ones that, well, institutions, as I said, they are still adopting and there's still positivity there, but a lot of it has been priced in. And I do think those fundamentals are what's driving the fear and greed at the moment. So we were in the greed phase for quite a long time. And now we are seeing, we're seeing a rebound, because if we look at March, and this coincides with the March lows, then we are seeing a rebound. But I think at the moment there's still a lot of uncertainty. And especially in the short term, that is going to be the main factors that I'm actually going to be monitoring.
Yeah, thanks very much. Thanks, Tammy. And our last question for today is about FOMC. Since last week's FOMC, Bitcoin has been steadily rebounding. Can we say that Bitcoin has already bottomed out? Will there be a lower low than probably 76K in 2025? So what do you think, Jay? What do you think?
Oh, this question. I think I already answered this before. So because I was away, so I think I already answered this with the chart just now.
Yeah.
With, 73. So I think this is sorry about that.
And do you think we're still in a bull market?
Yes, of course. It's healthy. It's really healthy. I mean, it's healthy. I mean, like when we're on out season, you're gonna see like crazy weeks, like bam, and then like coming back up. So just prepare for that, guys. Just prepare always, because everyone is longing, guys. Everyone is longing. So the way the market get the money by the liquidation hand, like the big hand, bam, and then go up. But right now it's healthy. It's healthy, really healthy. Like slow bleed. It's really healthy. It's really healthy. I mean, like it's easier slow bleed than a quick liquid hand, because if a quick liquid hand, we don't have time to get out, guys. We're gonna get liquid for sure. Right now, just like slow. So it's, I mean, like still fine. I know alts it's look bloody. I know, but as I say, I mean, like it's cheap. Why not?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Jay. And I can see Tammy so agree with you opinion. So Tammy, what do you think?
I still think that like if I was, if I had a crystal ball, then I would be able to tell you. But I still think that a lot of it, as I said, is about that sentiment. So we could potentially see a dip below 76,000. What I'm also monitoring is the stock indices. And if we see like earnings season, especially for the first quarter, with regards to that, I think if earnings are negative, then we can see a further correction or further pullback towards the downside. So I'm not ruling out a break of 76,000, but with regards to the March low, and when we did see that pullback, 76,000 was a key zone of support. And at those zones, I think at 76,000, or if prices go below 80,000, then I will also be monitoring institutions and whether the whales are buying into that market. So as long as institutional adoption is still on the rise, then there's definitely potential for further upside. But if we do see a decline in that, then I do think that a break of 76,000 is it can't be ruled out. And then 70,000 or 69,000 will be the next level that I will be watching closely.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much, Tammy. And the recommendation that watch more like the wealth and also the institutions, what how they behave is important, right?
For me, definitely,
Yes.
because it drives the broader market. And even though we've had a lot of factors that are still contributing, we could see fear, especially if the economies start to show signs of weakness. If there is an increase in recession fears, then risk assets, or as I said, other assets like cryptos could definitely see a further pullback. And then we always see there's other factors that could then boost sentiment once again. So as long as 80,000 is still holding or above 76,000, then I'm not necessarily bearish. But as I said, I think a lot of the sentiment is going to be driven by those economic factors, and price action definitely does still play a role. But below 76,000, 69,000, 69,000 will definitely be what I'm looking at. And then I think, if institutions, I think a lot of institutions are still definitely bullish, and we are seeing a lot of institutions, when those lower lows come in, they then taking buying opportunities. So I will be looking more in the second quarter to see how markets behave. But I do think that if we do see a break of 76,000, we could then see institutions then coming back and driving prices higher, because that level also provided a very key level of support. And then we did see a very strong pullback or a rebound, especially from institutions.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's right. Thank you, Tammy. And I have my own question after listening you guys sharing. It's about the liquidity. So what do you guys think of the liquidity in the market right now? Is this a healthy or not very great?
Healthy. We can see the whales cap accumulate, but the problem is they more doing with the BTC ETF product. So with the BTC ETF product, they bought it by over the counter. So that's why the market on the futures and spot cannot go. There is not, we cannot see some volume in there, but I still saw some buying power from the ETF product, especially they bought it slow. I think so. That's why I was talking like maybe they're gonna like hit it first to the low, and then they just go buy the it, and everything pump after that. Because if it keep crashing, guys, we will not have an out season, and so that's why.
Okay, got it. Thank you very much, Jay. Thank you for answer this question. And Tammy, are you agree with Jay?
I do. I definitely do. And with regards to liquidity, if we're measuring volume in the markets, it still is, especially if we get in those holiday seasons, we do see that liquidity driving or drying up. But recently, there still has been quite a bit of liquidity. So in terms of that, I don't see it as a short-term risk, but things can change very quickly.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And I can see Mohammed. Hi. How's your internet going now? Is it stable?
It's not very stable, honestly. But I was able to hear the last question about the Bitcoin 76 level. If we're gonna see like a cross or pull back below this level in this year, I was like, I'm not gonna be surprised because of the political tension and what's going on in the like economically and politically. But I mean, that's like it can rarely happen. If I'm still optimistic, and I can still see the market's gonna be like on the 90 level, 95 level soon. But yeah, if there is economic surprise in the equities, and if there's some political unstable, we cannot be surprised if we can see 76 and even like lower levels again. So it's more about fundamentals. But if you can talk technically, it's hard to see. Like I'm optimistic to see like higher levels, even like 100, 110 levels in this year.
Okay, got it. Thank you very much, Mohammed. And for our today's live stream, Tammy, Jay, or Mohammed, you wanted to add something up here, or that's
No,
all?
we're good. That's all. That's all. We're good.
Okay.
I can know the answer by next week after the non-farm payroll, but right now, just expect the choppiness, expect the sideways. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Next week, I got the answer.
Okay, can't wait for it. Okay, so I think we're gonna to finish today's live stream. Thank you all for joining us today. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Jay and Mohammed, and also Dylan. And
Thank you.
today's live stream is really important. It's very helpful for our energy market. And please be sure to keep an eye on CoinW and our esteemed guests to follow their Twitter account, as they will continue to share very valuable insights on the world of crypto. And please stay safe and see you next Thursday. And can't wait for your answer, Jay, next week. And
See you guys next week.
yeah, thank you everyone for joining this inspiring discussion today. Take care and see you next time. Goodbye, guys. Bye
Bye
bye.
guys. Thank you.
Bye
Thank you.
bye. Bye bye.